Let us talk about exam scoring. In this lesson, we will discuss the three scenarios in determining NCLEX-RN exam pass or fail decision. Let's start. So how does NCLEX-RN exam determine if you pass or fail the examination? All examination questions are categorized by test plan area and level of difficulty. This is an important point to keep in mind when you consider how the computer makes a pass or fail decision. Because a pass or fail decision is not based on a percentage of correctly answered questions. The decision as to whether you pass or fail the NCLEX is governed by three different scenarios. Let's examine them one by one. In the first scenario, we have the 95% confidence interval rule. In here, the computer will stop administering items when it is 95% certain that the candidate's ability is either clearly above, which means you pass, or clearly below the passing standard, it means you fail. The next scenario is the maximum length exam. Some candidates' abilities level will be very close to the passing standard, or it means we can say it's 50-50. When this is the case, the computer will continue to administer items until the maximum number of items is reached. It means 265. At this point, the computer disregards the 95% confidence interval rule and considers only the final ability estimate. So if the final ability estimate is above the passing standard, then you pass. But if the final ability estimate is at or below the passing standard, then you fail. For the last scenario, it talks more about the run out of time rule or the route. If a candidate runs out of time before reaching the maximum number of items, which is 265, and the computer has not determined with 95% certainty whether the candidate has passed or failed, an alternate criteria is used. So if the candidate has not answered the minimum number of required items, which is 75, and I think this is unlikely, but maybe it can happen, the candidate automatically fails. If at least the minimum number of required items were answered, the computer looks at the last 60 ability estimates. So if the last 60 ability estimates were consistently above the passing standard, then luckily you pass. But if the candidate's ability estimate drops below the passing standard even once over the last 60 items, then you fail. This does not mean that the candidate must answer the last 60 items correctly. Each ability estimate is based upon all previous items answered. I hope everything is clear now. So we have covered so far the three scenarios for determining a pass or fail decision in your examination. But I am quite positive that if you focus and study well and follow the strategies that we have here, things will turn out to be a pass result. You can also know more about this pass or fail decisions in the NCLEX examination candidate bulletin, and you can access their website at ncspn.org.